Oh crap. Okay, there's the camera. Here we go. I am making Christmas stockings for the grandbabies out of just leftover plywood from hurricane season. As you can see, I'm not the best with the jigsaw cutting on a straight line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sandpaper sander. I've got it on 80 grit sandpaper on there, and I'm just smoothing it all out. It's going to look good when I'm done. You're never going to know that I cut as straight as I am. So this is a nice, easy project. I just did it off and on all day long because even though it's Christmas decorations, it is hot in Southwest Florida in September. So I am not spending more than 15 minutes at a time outside. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sand them all down. Okay? See? They're nice and sanded. Look at that. They're beautiful. Okay, yeah, the back's not too beautiful. Next, I am taking some white paint. And I know you're going, but they're stockings. They're not going to be white. No, they're not going to be white, but I'm priming them. And I'm just using some sample paint that I got off the Mist Tint shelf at Lowe's. So it was like 50 cents or something. I'm going to take that and just this cheap roller I got and just paint them all white. And it'll work out well to the end because I can blue tape the top and paint the bottom section a color. And then that white will be right up top. Yeah, you saw that fat face I made, right? I poured way too much paint. I actually planned on only painting one of them to show you, but I had poured so much paint I ended up having to do a few of them. It was just so much paint everywhere. I'm wearing my good jeans and my work polo, and I am making a hot mess with the paint. But anyways, so that's all painted. And then I go on and paint another one. And then I'm like, oh crap, I'm a mess. How the heck am I gonna do this? So I tried very unsuccessfully to try to clean up the mess. It didn't work. Here I am shaking my head in disbelief at me. Now, what I did was I took a drill bit, you know, kind of a chunky one. I know that's highly technical measurement. And I drilled holes in the corner of the stocking top so that I can run a ribbon through them to hang them with. So you see I'm like going, okay, I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, this first one I screwed up on. I did it right through the center, which you would think would make sense, but it doesn't make sense because when you hang the stocking, they hang at an angle, and I figured it out there. And there's a picture of my backside. But see, that's how it's supposed to be. My wonderful scrunched up face from the sunshine. Now I go on and do the rest of them. Of course, I didn't do the two that I painted, so I had to wait until they dried to do it. That's me taking the drill to them and doing what I should have done earlier before I painted it. But anyway, so I drilled the hole through, and you can use ribbon, twine. I had some leftover ribbon from Christmas presents, so that's what I used. But you know, whatever you got on hand. The next thing I'm gonna do is, you can see I'm bringing over a whole armful of stuff, is I'm gonna blue tape the top of the stockings. Of course, this would be great if I had gotten them like actually in view of the camera. I thought I did. That's the sad part, is the camera's actually pointed at me so I can see me. And for the life of me, I don't know how I thought the stockings were actually in the picture. But that's what I'm doing with my hands and that blue tape, is I'm blue taping the tops of the stockings, as you can see there, so that I can paint the rest of it and that top will stay white. So I'm going to do both stockings with it. Yeah, I did it really well because I didn't want it to seep through. I have a hard time with this blue tape. I think I'm going to try some other type of tape, but it just always seems to like bleed through. So I was like, okay, how much tape can I put on this? Now I was going to use this red spray paint because that would make sense, red Christmas. And I tried, believe me, I tried. The thing is all stuck up. I tried and tried cleaning it. I couldn't get it to work. I was like, okay, never mind. So next I'm moving on to this blue stain. I really like this effect. I take this blue stain and I rub it up over the top of the white, and it makes almost like a denim effect on it. It really looks cool. I've done it with a few projects now. And I just think for like that country like Christmas feeling, it's perfect. So I did that on there. As you can see, there I am rubbing it all on. And then I'm like, well, crap, you know. Oh, that's me just wiping it off. But then I realized I have the other stocking now that I was gonna do, and the red spray paint is decided it's not going to work. So I'm like, okay, I gotta think up what I'm gonna do with the next one, because I want to do 2 different effects to show you all. So this is me just kind of making it look all textured, just kind of rubbing it on, rubbing it off, and it comes out really cute. See? Isn't that look cute? I'm like, look at me, Mom. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, look at that, it's cool. So for some reason I need to bounce up and down to show you that. So the next one, of course, I can't use the spray paint because the spray paint ain't working. So I'm gonna top the top with the blue tape, and then I said I'm gonna go on with blue spray paint. So here's me with this blue spray paint, and I'm sprayed it on. Now they're both dry. So you see there's one that's dry. Here's the magical thing. I'm gonna peel the blue tape off, and it's white underneath. And it doesn't look bad with the blue stain bled through a little bit, because it kind of makes it look more fuzzy, like, you know, fabric-y looking. So I actually didn't mind that it bled through that time. So the next thing I'm going to do is I actually took some sandpaper, just some old 220 sandpaper I had left, and just did like a combing effect on it. Because I mean, I didn't want to take the paint off, but I wanted to kind of scratch it up to give it that more like, you know, rustic look. So that's what I'm doing here. Just kind of combing it across to just do that. Now I took a Sharpie and I wrote 2 of the grandbabies' names on the stockings, Lucas and Tyler. So you see there's Lucas, and there's Tyler. And then these are some Christmas bags, gift bags I had left over. So I was like, you know what? Their ribbons are kind of cute. I'm gonna take the ribbon handles and attach those to the stocking. So that's what I did. My goal, as much as I can, is to reuse what I have. And I do have quite a bit of awful plywood left because we've got the new hurricane windows on the house. So plywood we had used for shutters, we don't have to use for shutters now. So I'm going to be using that plywood for different projects, I think, this year. So here we are, just tying a ribbon. But like I said, you could use twine, you could use just about anything. But I just thought the ribbon was really cute. So there's 2 stockings made. Ta-da! And this is them in front of the fire. I thought that looked cute. Yes, I realized I have the electric fireplace on in September in Southwest Florida. It was cute. Thank you for watching.